Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm using beef. Yes, honey. I'm so excited. I love me some cow. And we are in Cuba. And I also have always wanted to go to Cuba, but I haven't been. I want to smoke a cigar and hang out and look at an old car and eat some really good food. So today I'm making ropa vieja. Ropa vieja translates to old clothes in Spanish, and this dish is over 500 freaking years old. That's a long time. So that means it's had a long time to be perfected, and I'm gonna make it today, and you could watch me and then make it yourself. You already know how I like to do it. Yes, honey, I have the sugar. Just sugar it. We're gonna salt it liberally. Get it all super salty. Oh yeah, this is a pound of meat. So this is probably good for 2 to 3 people, 4 people if you're on a diet. Oh, I forgot the pepper. And pepper it. So this is a pound. And then I'm gonna flip it over. Do the same thing again with the sugar. And you're probably wondering what the hell I'm doing if you're new to my channel, but just know I put sugar on meat. Just gonna put that out there right from the beginning. That's what happens in this house. The sugar, the meat. Yes, honey. Salt. And then I got some extra on the plate because now I'm actually gonna touch this meat. I'm very weird about germs, so I like to use tongs, because I don't want to have to touch this pepper grinder with a meaty, juicy hand to get some diseases. You know what it is. And now I'm actually gonna touch it. And I'm just gonna pat all these things in here and just make sure you get it nice and salty and peppery, and just get all of it. We're gonna leave this meat on the counter here for about an hour to let it get to room temperature. So I already cut it up, but let me try to put it back together for you. This is what cubanelle, Cuban pepper, kind of what they look like at the grocery store. Are you ready for this magic? So the pan is smoking. Gonna add some vegetable oil. All right, so we're gonna get this steak and just stick it on there. And you hear that sizzle? That's what you want. We're gonna brown it on each side. Look at how beautiful that steak is. Once the steak is brown on every side, looks beautiful, we're gonna stick it back onto the plate and turn this down to about a medium heat. So that was high heat to cook that. Now we're gonna turn it down to medium, kind of swirl this vegetable oil in here a little bit. And then we're gonna add the onions here, 1 yellow onion diced, and then this is green pepper, the cubanelle, and red pepper, bell red pepper, and we're slicing these into strips. We're not dicing them. Once these vegetables are translucent, we're gonna add the 4 minced garlic cloves here. And you can just start to smell that. And you're gonna wanna cook this for about another minute. Just get it incorporated in there. Once you add garlic to stuff, it just makes everything smell so freaking good. Garlic is like my favorite thing. I put it in almost every single dinner I've ever made. We also got some spices to add here. This is a half a teaspoon cumin, half a teaspoon oregano, 1.5 teaspoons paprika, and we got our sazon packet here, culantro y achiote. Just pour that in there. For those of you who don't know what this is, it is a spice that's usually in the aisle with like salsa and tortillas and stuff like that. You'll find it there, I promise. Now we're gonna add a little wine, about 1/8 cup, and I'm just gonna eyeball it here. Just stir it around, and that sazon package just also gives it a really nice color. Like, look at how red this is now. Now, you could always make this in a Dutch oven and leave it on your stove top. And then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Now I'm gonna add 1/3 of a cup of chicken broth here. I'm also gonna add 2 tablespoons about of tomato paste. And half of a 16-ounce can of tomato puree. And then I got 2 little bay leaves here. And I'm just going to mix this all around kind of well. So we're gonna cook it in the slow cooker on high heat for 6 hours, and then we're gonna shred it. So we get 2 forks and we kind of just try to pull it apart here. Once we have it all shredded up here, we're gonna pour it back in. Give it a little stir around. And we're gonna add some things. Yes, there is more ingredients being added to this recipe, and it's almost done. You guys, get ready for delicious, tasty treat. Now we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of Spanish olives, the ones with the little red things in the side, the pimentos. We're gonna put that in there, and then we're gonna do 1 heaping tablespoon of capers, and give it a little stir around, and taste it to see if you need to add salt or anything. But I did taste this and it is perfectly salted. And now we're gonna cook this for a 1/2 hour, just enough time to make the basmati rice, because everything I make here on this channel goes with basmati rice. It's all done. Look at how beautiful this is. That looks so good, right? This is hands down my favorite dish I've made so far on this channel. Sasakake, or success cake, was my favorite dessert. This has so far been my favorite, like, food. Please go make this, it's so good. And little olives, get a little brine in there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. See you next time.